you said that Gordon is playing at the highest level, or is one of the best quarterbacks in the country right now. I think you may have said the best quarterback in the country right now. What do you think of that?
I would stand right by that. I mean, the thing about Goro is, I met him in 2015, and I could just tell it was just something special about him, and I knew if he could make it to this level, and I knew he would, that he would do great things. So, I'm not surprised, and I'm super proud of him. I always tell him how happy I am with him, and the way that we came together on this journey is just crazy. So it's great to see.
Aesop, once again, looks like the offense was clicking on all cylinders, really from the start. What was it like for you out there, and going up against a tough D? What led to the success?
I think just doing our job, not doing too much. Coach Leach always harps on just taking one play at a time. So we just try to do our job, our 111. Everybody, all 11 players out there, just doing what they're supposed to do, and eventually it'll all come together. And I think that showed tonight.
Aesop, can you talk about that same play that Gordon was talking about early in the second quarter, really tight window, 3 defenders around you? On TV pass.
I came out of my break, and I'm like, there's like 3 guys around me, and I see the ball in the air. I'm like, oh wow, like this dude has some guts. But Gordo's always been one of those type of quarterbacks. He could fit it in those tight spaces. So I wasn't surprised, and I was like, wow, like I just had to come down with it, and caught it and got hit pretty hard. But my mindset was just like, just come down with it, and thankfully I was able to do that.
Aesop, when Anthony talked about how he was trying to get Tay involved more at the beginning of the game, I'm just curious how that impacted the game and how that kind of impacts the coverage on you when Tay is more of a threat.
Yeah, man, we're very dynamic. I think at the outside position, any one of us I feel like can take over a game. So it was good to see Tay get his touches tonight, and he's dangerous, as you can see when he gets the ball in his hands. So it just opens the offense up, and that whatever defense we're playing that day, they have to adjust. So it's just great. It was just great to see everybody get a touch on it tonight.
And then how encouraged is the defense in there in the locker room?
Oh, they're very encouraged, man. They put their best foot forward, I think, and I'm sure a lot of other teammates can say that. And it was just great to see them come together.
One more for Aesop. All right, thanks, Aesop. Questions for Misiona?
Misi, was it particularly surprising how much Stanford threw the ball? And I know they threw against you guys a lot last year, but I mean, you guys ran the ball more than they did, and that's it's pretty surprising, I'd say.
Yes, sir. Our goal this week was to come out and shut down the run, and I believe at halftime we had them to 14 yards. We knew, once we done that, we can just pin our ears back and get after their QB.
What was there substantial changes made at halftime to try and cater towards the pass more at all, or what happened at halftime?
I believe we were running a bit more stunts. As we said, we were able to stop the run. So in the second half, we were just able to get after the QB and get sacks and tackles for us and things like that.
Can you talk about what you saw from Jihad? I believe he went over 100 tackles for the season. I don't think anyone's done that here since 2015. Also had the sack that actually got him 100 tackles and had the interception late in the game too.
Yeah, man, Jihad's a baller. Like anywhere he's on the field, he makes plays, sacks, picks. That guy's a big time playmaker. He's an awesome leader on our team.
This offense doesn't always have really long drives, but Washington State's offense, but you guys had a lot of long drives. Does that really energize the defense? How does that affect the defense like that when you're able to actually rest?
We're not too worried about that. As long as our offense got the ball, we can, that's our goal. Every time we go in, is just get the offense the ball so they can go down and score. It doesn't matter how long it takes.
And then any key moments in this game that stand out to you?
Just the whole game in general. We played well on all 3 sides of the ball. Travel, explosive play, and then our offense was just killing it, and our defense, we were working real well tonight as well.
Anything else for Misi?
What's it been like to have your dad around the season? I believe you also said in August that both your parents were supposed to be here the last 3 weeks. Is your mom around now, or just your dad, or can you talk about that?
It's been a blessing, man. This is the first season that they've been around for the whole season. My mom had to go home for my nana's 75th, but she's coming back next week, and my uncle as well, and then my girl's also here. So it's just a blessing to have all my family and friends over here.
So they've been living here since the season started, more or less, or?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay.
They're renting out a little house just by Dismal. So yeah, they're like, oh, we don't want to come take your bed. We want to give you your space and make sure you get your rest after practice. So it's been a blessing.
One more from EC.
First time you guys have been home in a while. Just describe the energy on the sideline, positivity. Was there any guys that were kind of stepping up and helping you guys close this one out?
Yeah, the energy was crazy. You know, our sideline was crazy on all three phases. You know, our specialists were out there screaming their heads off. Our DC, Coach McBuff, like he gets the whole defense hyped up. So I'm not too sure what happens on the offensive side, but yeah, all across the board, people were just, there was so much energy on the sideline, and then getting the crowd involved into it when the defense was on was that's really amazing.
Anything else from EC? Thanks, Reese.
Appreciate it.
Please, you for this.